हेलो एवरीवन एंड वेलकम टू टुडे लेक्चर। तो आज हम बात करने जा रहे हैं रिप्रोडक्टिव हेल्थ के बारे में। एंड रिप्रोडक्टिव हेल्थ इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग दैट स्टिल whatever we have learned this all about the process. Okay, but the reproductive health is the most important thing that anyone should know, because if you're not knowing these facts, you might be in a wrong medication sometime, in wrong things, that the information you don't have, you might indulge in wrong things. So let's try to understand this fact very clearly, and that's definitely going to add some more knowledge to you. So let's start the today's topic, that the reproductive health. Okay, my name is Manu, and here we are going to start finally. So reproductive health, can we define it? It is a state of physical, mental, and social well-being in all the reproductive system. It's not just reproduction goes with the if your social status is not good, and if there is some stressful thing happening around you, stress है आपके आसपास, कहीं आप फिजिकली वीक फील कर रहे हो, सो इट ऑल गोज विद द रिप्रोडक्टिव हेल्थ। आप उसके क्योंकि एक हेल्दी होना तो आप सबको पता ही होगा कि हेल्दी होना इज नॉट टू लिक फिट। Okay, you need to mentally fit, socially fit, and physically fit. That all means the healthy thing. तो वैसे ही अपना ये भी है कि यहाँ पे तीनों चीज मैटर करता है हमारे लिए। हमारा सोशल वेल बीइंग अच्छा रहेगा तभी आपका रिप्रोडक्टिव हेल्थ अच्छा होगा, बिकॉज इफ इट द स्ट्रेसफुल इन्वायरमेंट इन अराउंड यू, so you cannot be in a right situation to reproduce. Okay, सो फैमिली प्लानिंग सबसे पहले आता है कि डू विद द पीपल प्लान द फैमिली। सो यस, नाउअडेज पीपल डू, एंड दैट्स रियली रियली वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। हमें ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए कि मोस्ट ऑफ टाइम पीपल डू नॉट प्लान एंड दे जस्ट गो फॉर द प्रेगनेंसी एंड ऑल दीज थिंग्स जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ friends and family pressure. So there should not be any pressure from the family, and it's the total the couple's choice what they want to do, whether they want to do the get the child at that moment of their life, or yes or no. So what the World Health Organization says about this, the ability to of individuals and couples to anticipate and attain their desired number of children. That's a particular couple's choice, and the spacing and timing of their birth. It is to achieve through the contraceptive measures and the treatment and involuntary infertility. Okay, see, this is still very important. There should be the space between the two childs. If there is one child born, at least in India, the people say at least 3 years gap should be there. The government suggests the 3 years gap should be prevail between the two pregnancies. Okay, pregnancy and fertility are the among the prevalent factor of the family planning, and successful pregnancy between 25 to 34 years. So although हम लोग अभी आजकल क्या चल रहा है, वी आर गेटिंग मैरिड सो लेट, गेटिंग द चाइल्ड सो लेट, बट द बेस्ट टाइम फॉर गेटिंग द चाइल्ड इज 25 to 34 years, बिकॉज आपका बॉडी इसमें बहुत स्ट्रांग होता है, यू कैन गेट ऑल द एनर्जी, यू गेट एनर्जी टू सस्टेन वन मोर लाइफ इनसाइड यू। तो आपका फैमिली प्लानिंग और जो चाइल्ड बर्थ, ये सारा कुछ हेल्दी बच्चा का चांसेस ज़्यादा 25 to 34 years में ही है. So we should go for it. And there may be many pressure on family that I've already told you. There can be pressure from the government agencies as well. So sometime in a government agency, like there was in China, that one child policy, because they were overpopulated. Okay, so they were using that one child policy. Now they have abolished that one child policy now, because the population of China was decreasing a bit. But that need to be done in India. At least two child policies should be in India. It's mandatory, because at the time when we get independence, it was around 40 to 42 crores of population, and now we are crossing 140 crores of populations, even more than that. Okay, so it's very difficult to sustain that whole big population with the same resources that you have. अपना land तो नहीं बढ़ा है ना, हमारे sources तो नहीं बढ़े, अपने sources उतना ही है, and we are still growing every day. And so sustaining this whole lot of big population, it's very difficult, and that's why people might migrate as per their choices. So ये बहुत ही important हो जाता है कि हम लोग अपनी populations को control करके रखें. So although we have some consequences of having unsafe sex as well, because many people do not take care of that, and they have the multiple partners Okay, so if you are doing uh, see if you are not doing the safe sex and along with the many partners, multiple partners, then there is chance to sexual diseases, and you can see that we have a picture over the three diseases over here: HIV, AIDS, gonorrhea, and warts. How bad it is, and in AIDS, we all know that it's very difficult. You cannot even survive for more than 20 years इवन आफ्टर मेडिकेशन बिकॉज अभी तक हमारे पास दवाइयाँ नहीं हैं HIV एड्स की। तो आपको डायरेक्ट कॉन्टैक्ट से बचना चाहिए। यहाँ पे हमारे दो तरीके के हैं, वायरल्स हैं, तो वायरल हमारा HIV एड्स है, and warts, these are the viral infections, and viral infections are more I guess hazardous than the bacterial one. When a bacterial infection, you can see gonorrhea over there, spills. The picture is not here. You can, if you want, you can look it on internet. Okay, so it's very important for anyone to take care of these things, and because जो sexual activities होते हैं उसमें direct connections होते हैं दो body के, and that's obviously the आपके blood में भी है ना, blood inter touch हो या कुछ भी हो, then it's obviously transferable diseases हैं। तो अपने इसको प्रोटेक्ट कैसे कर सकते हैं? तो इट्स वेरी गुड टू wear condoms, and that's the most the protective method. There is no other such method that can protect you up to this extent, that is 99, 97 to 99%. So even condoms are not 100%, but still they are good because they put the direct barrier between the two bodies, and obviously they don't lead to the pregnancy as well. When we will discuss the contraceptive methods, we're going to use condoms again. Okay, so how to prevent pregnancy? So there are many methods for prevent the pregnancy, and that we can discuss each one. Uh, you know, and that's really important to one to understand each and everything. So contraceptions, what you can have like pills and all these things are there. Okay, contraceptive pills are there, from hormones to various methods. Hormones control क्या करते हैं, ये करते क्या है, actually the pills disturb the ovulation cycle. Okay, by controlling the hormones, and then thereafter if the ovulation period is there, ovulation not taking place, or you are delaying the ovulation by any hormonal method, ultimately it's your decision how to come down to safety, availability, and affordability, even after acceptability as well. What the works best for you, you should ideally discuss with your doctor. ओके, ये नहीं कि टीवी का एड देख के अपन ने दवा ले लिया और खा लिया, एंड इट्स नॉट गुड एक्चुअली। और कोई भी मेडिकेशंस इट्स नॉट गुड बिकॉज इट्स चेंजिंग द नॉर्मल सिनारियो ऑफ योर हार्मोन्स। जो भी हार्मोन्स आपके नॉर्मली फंक्शन कर रहे हैं उनको ये डिस्टर्ब कर रहा है, उनके साइकिल को डिस्टर्ब कर रहा है, तो ये बहुत ही मुश्किल है कि वो कैसे काम करेगा। ठीक है, तो anyone will suggest you not to take the contraceptives, okay, but if it is necessary for you, then you should go for that. This is one method to stop the pregnancy. Okay, you can see the condoms over here, and this is obviously the male condom over here. And male condom are thin, stretchy, and pouches worn on the penis during the sex and provide the barrier protection from pregnancy and stopping the sperm from getting into vagina. It's very simple that you wear it over your penis, and what happened? It putting the barrier over here, and it's not allowing your sperm to get inside the vagina, and it's protecting. Okay, the collecting the semen before they enter the vagina, there's no chance of meeting with the eggs. The condoms come with a latex and no latex, and animal skin varieties, and even some help in STI. So STD से तो बचाता है ही, ये बहुत ही अच्छा होता है, ये सबसे बेस्ट मेथड है, एंड इसके बेस्ट मेथड कुछ है ही। Okay, but still the most important thing, you should not have the multiple partners because it's very risky. If you find any problem, it may be for the male and maybe for the female, go to the doctors. Go if any leaking, any kind of smelly thing happening there. Okay, keep your genital areas clean. It should be trimmed over the time. Even the males do not do, and they think it's quite normal. No, clean it properly, maintain it. It's very important for you to do. Okay, female condoms, obviously it's the same as a male condom. It's just get inside the female's body. Okay, and they just protect, but they again putting the barrier, and you can hardly see this female condom most of the time. You cannot even find it in the market, but it's look like this. Okay, It's like just put it inside the vagina and then you can have the normal mating activities. Okay, IUD. Okay, intrauterine device, IUD. That's a famous one in the copper T over here. Okay, what does it do? How it works? So it just placed inside the uterus over here with the normal help. Even the nurses can do this for you. Okay, and what it do actually when the sperm get inside, what happens over here? It just flow. It stops the flow of the sperm, and it just minimize the flow of the sperm so that it can not flow through the fallopian tube over here. Okay, so it just protects the getting the sperm to reach the ovary anyway and ova anyway and the fallopian tube. It just slows the speed of the sperm and it just hold the pregnancy. Okay, although there are some hormonal methods as well. The hormone prostatin is a similar progesterone that we make naturally and prevent the pregnancy by thickening the cervical muscles. So, because if it is quite thick, it will not allow the embryo to stop over here, and obviously, you can you will not get pregnant for this. And these are good methods. If you have the single partners, it's a good method because it just protect it and you can have the normal life and it's good. It's a good thing that you can have. Okay, birth control. The most people are familiar with the birth control that we all know, but the hormonal birth control also include this skin patches, vaginal rings, sorts, and implants. Okay, so you can go for many more methods are there. They prevent the pregnancy by using the hormones similar to the ones already in your body and stop the releasing an eggs. So again, यहाँ पे hormones के साथ छेड़छाड़ करना, it's not good anyway. I'm just telling you, it's not good anyway. Okay, sterilization. Sterilization means what you are just doing the operating the things. Okay, and what we do in a, we have the two three methods. Even it goes for the male and female in both way. Okay, what we do we tie up the fallopian tubes or put that dissection so that the ova cannot be produced and or sperm cannot meet anyway. Since we know already the fallopian tube, let me show you again. Okay, we have used in the last video, so it's here only. Yeah, so what we just cut it from here and otherwise we tie it over here. Okay, and as we tie, the eggs are not coming over here anyway and it will not meet and it will not lead to the fertilization. Okay, so that's the thing, that the method that you can use to protect or it's called sterilization methods. आपने काट रहे हो basically, और या remove the fallopian tubes entirely. This can be also done. Even though you can remove the uterus as well. So there are many more methods. Okay, possibility of pregnancy occurs because the sperm can't get to the eggs and fertilize it. Simple सा बात है. Okay, tube tides. Okay, and vast difference है. वेस्केटोमी बोलते हैं इसको. Okay, जो मेल्स में करते हैं अपन, एंड उस पर वास्ट डिफरेंस को यहाँ पर टाई कर देते हैं सो दैट स्पर्म कैन नॉट बी प्रोड्यूस्ड and it will not reach to the female's body anyway. Okay, so that's another way. Spermicidals, lubricants. What they do actually, they a gel inserted into the vagina to stop the sperm to reaching the egg. What they do actually, at the gel, it just freezes it over there. It does not allow the sperm to move through the female's body. Okay, the gel or substance contain the chemicals that impair the sperm movement, so it cannot swim to the egg. Spermicide do not actually kill the sperm; it just simply slows it down so that sperm cannot reach the egg. Insert into vagina, spermicidal lubricant may come in cream, gel, film, or foam format. There are different formats, different forms. Okay, there are some that are suppository and that melt into a cream inside the vagina. It's like a cream and that it melts inside over there. Okay, so there are many more spermicidal lubricants. Okay, different forms are available, and you can just lose it, but still there is chances. Okay, don't forget there is no chance at all. The best method is the barrier method. Okay, cervical mucus method and how that takes place. Let's try to understand. So actually, what happened during the ovulation? What happens if it's the ovulation taking place? That clear, slippery egg white kind of things come out of vagina. Okay, and even it becomes stretchy. It becomes stretchy. It's okay, cream and off white or yellowish in color. Okay, so this thing that so that okay, now the ovulation has taken place, so it means that there is a chance that egg is going to be produced. So you can stop at that moment. You cannot. You should not having go for mating. Okay, and obviously that can protect you from getting pregnant. Okay, by monitoring the chance and consistency, अगर आप बार बार अच्छे तरीके से इस चीज़ों को फॉलो कर रहे हो, then you will be able to predict the cycle. आपको वो टाइम पता चल जाएगा कि हाँ भाई इतने दिन पे ये ओव्यूलेशन पीरियड है अपना. So you can stop your sexual activity at that moment, and simply you can protect yourself from getting pregnant. And it's just a easy way of doing that. Okay, easy way of doing that. And yeah, easy way of doing that, better I should call it. Okay, calendar method. It's again the almost the same kind of method that what we do. We determine the if we should that not rely on this. ऐसे पूरी तरीके से rely नहीं करना चाहिए. But we should हमें 2 3 4 बार का average जरूर लेना चाहिए ताकि हमें एक current idea हो जाए. Okay. जो कि साइकिल हर किसी का पीरियड्स का साइकिल होता है लास्ट पीरियड के हिसाब से. जैसे मान लो आज आपका 2 तारीख को या 1 तारीख को पहला पीरियड था. सपोज दूसरा पीरियड आपका 28 को आया, तो अगला पीरियड अगले मंथ में कितना अप्रॉक्सीमेटली आई गेस 28 डेज. तो अगर 30 डेज का भी ले तो कितना अगले मंथ में 26 को आने वाला है. So you can in mid of that obviously there is a ovulation takes place है ना, वहाँ पे ovulation होता है. तो you can avoid these 2 3 days and rest of the time because ओवा का लाइफ भी बहुत टाइम ज़्यादा है नहीं. ओके, जैसे ये मान लो यहाँ पे 14 दिन, ये 14वां दिन यहाँ बीच में आ रहा है. ठीक है ना, 14वां दिन बीच में आ रहा है. सो यू कैन एक दिन इधर निकाल लो क्योंकि इट्स नॉट वेरी परफेक्ट किसी दिन होएगा. ओके, तो एक एक दिन इधर से निकाल लो तो आप मतलब आप कह लो 13वां 14वां और 15वां दिन आप अगर अवॉइड कर देते हो then there is a very least chance of getting pregnant. Okay, very very least chance, and obviously rest of the days you can have your normal sexual life. Okay. However, the method has a challenge. It's based on the standard cycle length. Okay, obviously the standard cycle length is not possible most of the time. As I've told you कि कभी-कभी frequency change भी होता है. So large margins of error would not be reliable method for the actively trying to avoid pregnancy. जो regular partners, active partners हैं, उनके लिए थोड़ा सा ये मुश्किल जरूर है ना. तो आगे बढ़ते हैं जरा देखते हैं. एंड हमारे पास फाइनली अवॉइडिंग द प्रेगनेंसी द मोस्ट beneficial thing that you have at least used 2 to 3 methods together because we have discussed whole lot of methods, and you can avoid the pregnancy using 2 3 methods together. Okay, so that you can plan your life according as per your need, as per your choice. It's the personal choice at all. And take care of your reproductive health. It's very important getting the child. If suppose that someone get child at age of 13 and 14, because obviously your body can reproduce, and but you are not mentally fit to reproduce. As I've told you, the age for getting pregnant and reproduce a child and getting a being a father, it's not that just being a mother. Being a father, it's not that you are ready for it. You need to be mentally ready. You need to be financially ready for that. So getting a new child, new one in your life, it's very important for you to understand these facts. So till then, take care, bye bye. Signing off, and we will come up with a new chapter, new things. Till then, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.